650 million.
Yeah, 650 million obese people according to World Health Organization, and that is no small number.
Now if you compare it among different countries, you can see that US is 36%, New Zealand 30%, Australia 29%, UK 28%, and so forth. But if you go all the way down, you can see Japan, the country that I live in, with a rate of 4.3% and placed in the 185th place. This is a big difference compared to the numbers in the US. Now first of all, what the hell is obesity? Obesity is one person contains excessive amounts of fat over the amount recommended for a healthy lifestyle in their body, which can lead to various health problems. Now this is a big topic to break down into a small video. There are several factors that plays into this main problem, such as individual's level of activity, genetics, medications, psychological factors, sleep, and the main one being the diet. Yes, the diet. If you look at all the countries with a high obesity rate, 80% of their diet consists of fast food and simple carbohydrates such as sugar, whereas if you focus on a country like Japan specifically, their diet mostly consists of natural food.
Now don't get me wrong here, they have all kind of junk food that you can think about in this country, and they go to the extreme end of it. They're so freaking delicious, and also some of them are even strange looking.
Like this poop looking thing that you see, or this.
But to be clear, I'm talking about this country in general, so take it with a bit of salt. So, like I mentioned before, the diet, it plays a huge role about making someone's overall lifestyle. It also depends on the number of times you are ingesting food to your system as well.
Rule of thumb, the well accepted diet consists of basically 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
However, this video is going to be focused about one meal and one meal only, and that is the breakfast. Japanese breakfast. Now, this Japanese breakfast is so popular among the entire freaking world for different reasons, such as the colorfulness, the variety of food items that it contains in the plate, the nutrition, and also the different kind of flavors it contains. I'm telling you, when you look at it, it's just so beautiful. You just literally feel guilty having to eat that thing. I mean, you'll see what I mean.
This traditional Japanese breakfast is known as washoku, which has been registered by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage in 2013.
Now this can mean one thing and one thing only. This is one hell of a diet, for good reasons of course. So let's break it down a little bit. What is inside this famous Japanese breakfast?
It consists of rice, miso soup, some kind of side dishes, and pickles. The dish combination is made based on the ichiju sansai principle, which means having a bowl of soup and 3 side dishes with the rice during one meal. The side dishes usually include fish or meat, an egg dish, and a vegetable dish. This is the base of any traditional breakfast in Japan.
Now I know that I live in Japan, but that doesn't mean I eat this type of breakfast every single day. So to give you guys a better idea about all these food that I talked about, we're gonna go to this restaurant which is well known for their breakfast food items. So we're gonna get there now. Hopefully eat some good food. Let's go. So right now it is 7:55 and this cafe opens at 8 o'clock. But there's a big queue right over here. So yeah, like I said before, this is the menu. I have the menu right here. There's 2 options, the one with the 18 dishes, which is the one that I ordered, or the normal typical Japanese breakfast, which is this one. Wow, it really feels good to have like a warm green tea in this cold weather. Guys, look what arrived. This is a lot of varieties. Wow. Also, one of my favorite parts about this one is this whole meal. You basically know what you're eating, because when you lift up these dishes, small dishes, there's basically the name of that very dish in Japanese and also in English as well. So it's easy to understand. Even if you don't know Japanese, you can come here and have a nice little meal. I told you guys before I come here, this plate, look at it. Literally feels like a piece of art. You literally feel guilty having to eat this thing. It's just freaking beautiful. I don't know what to eat first, but I think I'm gonna go with duck meat. I never had duck meat before. It's a bit chewy and it has a lot of texture in it. So delicious. I never thought I'd like duck meat, but here we are. I was so excited to try this one. This rice porridge. Let's get a taste test. Tastes like nothing. Tastes like rice. But I was just so excited to give it a try. Wow. This is basically like a miso paste. Tastes so good. Not gonna lie, I'm impressed. I'm already impressed. I don't know what it is. This one doesn't taste like anything. It really feels nice to eat this porridge during this winter season. Let me be clear. These are all of the dishes that are here. They are just side dishes. But basically they have like a grilled fish. They don't serve it here, but that is really good, which is one of my favorite. That is like a staple part of Japanese breakfast as well. This is yuba, which means the tofu skin, which is again one of my favorites. And also they got like ikura, which is the salmon eggs. This is what it looks like. Yo, this ikura is really good, like mixed with yuba. Yuba itself doesn't taste much, but if you mix it with ikura, wow. So next up we have this one, spicy codro with seaweed. Let's get it tasted. This is right here. This is a bit spicy, the spicy codro. So what I'm gonna do it in that case is like I'm gonna mix this one with the rice porridge. Just mix. It also adds a lot of flavor to the rice as well, the porridge, which is perfect. I always tend to try this onigiri with kelp in it. Best thing ever. Here it is. I already know. Holy shit. That has a lot of flavor in it. Let me tell you something. I've been living in Japan for almost 4 years now, and I have never had a freaking Japanese breakfast like this in my entire stay in Japan. This is like heaven for me. Like literally. This one is octopus. Let's go. A little fun story. The first time I tried octopus was after I come to Japan. In Sri Lanka, I have never ever tried octopus. It's not that common in my country. The taste of these different dishes is like unique for every single dish. And basically you're just trying 18 different flavors over here. So freaking delicious. I'm telling you, like Japanese food is like the best food in the world. The taste wise, the colors, the nutrition, everything. It was the best thing ever. No wonder why Japanese people live longer than the other people in the entire freaking world. Because of their food. I mean, it's so obvious. And now, my favorite part. Tamagoyaki. Basically like the Japanese rolled omelette, which tastes so good. It's basically like pasta in your mouth. Wow. I'm having like a mouth gas. Wow. Breakfast, my friend, is done. Finished it. Everything is done. I thought the dishes are going to be like a lot bigger, but these are a bit smaller than I expected, which is good, so that I can finish it. And I'm full. I mean, look at these dishes over here. It's 18 dishes. Finished 18 dishes for the breakfast. I think it's the first time I had so much food for breakfast alone. I hope you got like a really good idea about what the side dishes are about in Japan in breakfast. I mean, like I said before, no one eats 18 dishes for breakfast alone. These are just like to get the idea of what kind of side dishes they eat for breakfast. Also, the dishes that they serve, they change in every season. So these are the dishes that they have during this season, which is December, winter season. So yeah, that was the breakfast. So like I said before, those are all the type of examples as for what kind of dishes that they're having, not only for breakfast but also for other meals as well. And I definitely enjoyed it. It was super delicious. The point I wanted to make was, if you wanna feel good, perform better, live a healthy lifestyle, and to live longer, it all comes down to the food that you are eating. It all comes down to the diet, the basics. I mean, think about this. You don't really expect a car runs by diesel to perform the same way with petrol as the fuel of choice, do you? Exactly. It's the same with food as well. Food is the fuel for your engine. So try to eat clean, reduce the junk. I'm not asking you to try the exact same Japanese diet over here. That's not what I'm saying. But try to reduce the junk and tend to eat more healthier. Like 80% health, 20% junk, that works as well. So keep the junk down, eat healthier diet.